Hello, this is Luis Riveros, and today I will start a series of videos that will be related with the practical spirituality once we understand the cycle of time. Once we understand that everything is repetitive and that things will happen as they should happen because there is predestination and there is a recycle, everything recycles itself, and there is a unity between all beings that actually exist. When we see ourselves knowing as isolation, but rather in a holistic way, when we see that everything is cause and effect, then we can behave in a certain way, and we can understand how the world works and what we are supposed to do in this life. So let's take a look at it closely. For instance, today I went for a run, and as I was looking how nighttime changed into daytime, I was enjoying nature. I was looking at the golf course and just listening to the different sounds that nature provides, such as the birds, such as the wind, such as that sense of being whole, the sense of being in the now. Until all of a sudden, my thoughts start kicking in, and I start thinking about my own little self, my own pettiness, my own problems. And when that happened, all the magic that I was experiencing just went away. So, as we can see, that illusion, what we call thoughts, are coming and they are changing my mood, they are changing my way of looking at things, they are changing my enjoyment. That's what a lot of spiritual people call enjoying the now. Then, as I realize that this is what is happening and that these thoughts are really an illusion, because as we know, I can think to death what is going to happen to me tomorrow, what will be my fortune, and many things, many times, those things that I think about will not happen, will not occur. So as I realize that I'm building this self based on thoughts that really do not exist, that don't allow me to enjoy the present, don't allow me to enjoy the now, then those thoughts that are always looking for some sort of security, for some sort of something to prolong myself without a problem, those thoughts are actually what build up what we call as ego. Ego is that sense of self which really doesn't exist and which is fed by my understanding of different things that I value. For instance, if my health is an issue, I think, well, what is going to happen to me? The body has these problems and so on and so forth. Is anything I can do about it? That will be one of the things to think about. And the other aspect that we learn in the cycle of time is that I am not the body. Therefore, there is this inner knowledge that tells me that I am something different, I am something else, and my efforts should be to understand that who I am. I will experience different things that are consequences of my previous acts, but those things should not take me away from enjoying the present. Every time I recognize myself as being the body and I don't embrace the new experience that I'm really going through, there is some sense of rejection. In that rejection, there is suffering. So understanding who I am and being in tune with that who I am makes all these illusions made by thoughts, made by my own expectations, go away. At the end, when I understand the cycle of time, I realize that every moment, even though it's not eternal, every moment, even though it goes by, quickly or slowly, paradoxically, that moment is also eternal because it will repeat again. And as I watch myself, the movie of myself, and I comfortably eat my popcorn and get my soda with it and watch what is going on, I will realize that after all, that who I am, that who doesn't need those thoughts, that who is able to enjoy nature, to enjoy the moment, will do so as long as those thoughts that are based on my own expectations, that are based on my own desires, are coming into being. My body will perish. There is no sense of thinking, gosh, I'm getting old. The soul does not get old. It's just the body. But as I'm watching my car sitting outside also getting old, and it's nothing I can do about it. That is just basically the process of it. The problem is when I rely, when I think, and I don't see the illusion of those thoughts. It's just an illusion, and that is what we call ego.